So 1 year ago, I posted my first YouTube video, and it has been quite a journey. I can tell you that at first I thought it would have been easy because I was like, I can teach. My students think I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread. And so this is gonna be like right up my alley. But 1 year later, I can say that the channels that seem to take off the fastest are those that are talking about gossip, those that have funny things, and maybe sports. I've seen that those three niches, they seem to really do well. So if you're not gossiping and if you're not funny, then it's gonna take a little bit more work. All right, but I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge my faithful subscribers, those who like my videos, those who comment on my videos, because that is how they get pushed out to other people. I felt at the beginning like there are over 7 billion people in this world. Certainly I can find a couple thousand people who will watch my videos. But as I found, it has not been quite so easy. Nevertheless, I'm going to share with you some tips if you wish to start a YouTube channel. I got monetized in March of this year because of one single video, and that is my Learn Spanish from Scratch video that was shared by a Good Samaritan to a couple thousand people. They watched it, and then I was offered the opportunity to be monetized. But so far, I've been earning about 50 cents to $1 per day because my views are still a little bit low, but I am gonna continue working on it because I'm someone who does not just give up very easily. I will say though that I have a whole doctoral degree, and that was a little bit easier in my estimation than succeeding on YouTube, because at least I knew what to do. And I knew that if I did this, I would get that result. But with YouTube, it seems like it doesn't matter what you try. Sometimes it just takes a while for your videos to take off. So here's some useful advice for those of you who are thinking about starting a channel. And let me know in the comments how you feel about the gems, I think they're gems, that I will share with you today. The first thing is, if you're going to start a YouTube channel, then I would say create about 3 to 5 videos before you even launch the channel. And then once you do, make sure you have a variety of things there for people to actually watch. Because what happens a lot of times is that people start a YouTube channel, they just have one video. And so if someone is really trying to decide whether they should follow you or not, or subscribe or not, then they have nothing else to see, right? So I would say create 3 to 5 videos, make sure they're of good quality, and that will be a very good thing for your channel. The next thing I would say is that thumbnails are everything. Think of them as you trying to entice someone to watch your video. You will therefore need to make sure that they have visual harmony and that they are well done, they're neat, and they're attention grabbing, because that is what you're hoping for at the end of the day, for someone to click on that video and watch it. And to show you just how important thumbnails are, if you take a look at this video right here, I had another thumbnail on it back in January and it had only gotten like 100 views. I changed the thumbnail to make it a little bit more striking. And now it is my top performing video, gaining between 700 and 1,000 views each month. And that was because of one simple change, changing my thumbnail. So thumbnails are very important. The next tip that I would share with you is to make sure that your videos stand out. So I'm in a very boring niche. It's educational and nobody really wants to learn anything, if we're honest these days. Everybody wants to laugh and they want to see comedy and they want to see drama and, oh, this one is cheating on that one. Those are the things that will take off very fast. So if that is your niche, then you will probably succeed in obtaining monetization much quicker than I was able to. However, if your niche is on the less interesting side, then you have to make sure your videos stand out. So I remember very early on, I would watch a couple of videos from my competitors, even though they're way ahead of me. And I would look and say, okay, how can I make this better? The content is going to be the same. You know, Spanish grammar is Spanish grammar, English grammar is English grammar. And a lot of them have much more interesting personalities than I do. So what I had to do was to make sure that my PowerPoints are well organized, they are attractive. I am including little surprises here and there. And so far it's working out fine. Again, my channel is not this like super successful channel, but I just believe that I have a perspective that may be worthwhile for other people. And lastly, I would say do not underestimate the presence of your family members and your friends. So I see a lot of videos being posted where people are like, oh, you don't need your family or your friends, don't tell them about your YouTube channel. But actually, you kind of do, because when they watch your things and start liking them, that's when the algorithm pushes your content out for others to view it. And the truth is, if people go to your channel and see that only 50 people have subscribed to it, then they will be less likely to actually check your stuff out. And that's what you want. And so I'm very happy that at the beginning, I definitely asked my family and friends to just watch the videos, comment, like them, so that other people would see them and say, okay, so something is happening here, even though I still don't have the types of numbers that I would like to have. But yes, it is very essential for you to tell your friends and family members about your channel and get their support, because the more subscribers you have, then the more validity you seem to have as well. The more likely it is that people will click on one of your videos and actually check it out. You also have to know why you're doing it. For me, a massive reason was just I found myself teaching the same lessons over and over and over again. And it didn't matter the activities I tried to incorporate to mix it up. It just felt like my life is so monotonous and I'm always teaching the same thing. So when I make a video and I upload it, then my students can go and watch it as many times as they please and prepare for exams, etc. So you have to know your why. All right. So these are my little tips for you. I will consider making a follow-up video, and certainly as my channel continues to grow, then I will share what I'm learning as I go step by step. But that's really it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.